Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is a Thursday. We have one more day of the week left.
This is a short week, and I kind of dig it.
This is a short week. Actually, it feels like a long one.
Maybe we should just do Tuesday through Friday for a work week.
But you know what will happen after that?
What?
A couple of weeks in, you'll say, we should start coming in on Wednesday.
I would. And then I'd be like, let's just don't come in at all. Yeehaw.
And then you'll say, can I get paid the same amount for not doing anything?
No, that would be the thing to try to negotiate right there.
Have you ever worked in an environment where you felt like you were doing all the work?
Yes.
How do you deal with that?
Not all the work. That's very broad.
I know, but you have somebody that's kind of...
I worked in a job where I worked and I did what I was supposed to do, and I didn't... This was during nursing in the OR, and the people stand up at the desk and don't do anything, but that's your supervisor's issue because they're not pushing you to go work. But I would go volunteer to do the cases. You know what I mean? Yes, I had a motivation to go work.
Right. So you wanted to work.
Well, I was there. I thought I was decent at my job. So, I didn't mind the work.
So how did you feel about the people that were
It made me mad. They were lazy.
Did you want them kind of reprimanded and...
Sure.
Did you want them...
No, I just wanted fairness.
Yeah.
And to see that, I guess part of that's a little self-promotion, that she is doing the work. She's not bitching about doing the work, and then you got the people that are griping and not doing it, and they just let them get by with it. That's a whole other issue.
I think that's in every work environment, don't you think?
Am I answering your question?
Yes. Yeah, just pretty good.
What about you?
Oh, yeah. but being the boss, if I'm the boss, I would pull them aside and say, you
should.
I'm paying you a salary, and that salary is based on 100% of you being here.
Right.
You're only doing 62%.
Right.
So you need to up it,
or get out.
We need to find you another place in life.
I think sometimes employers or managers, I think it's harder to employ people now. I just don't think as many people are invested in the job for the right reasons, or don't want to work.
Right.
Basically. Yeah. So sometimes I think they tend to hang on to less productive workers. Mm-hmm. But that's my
Do you think people are less productive these days?
Oh,
there's probably
I've seen more instances of it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot less. There's a lot more people that don't want to do the harder work.
Right.
As in old days past.
Right.
Like, years ago there used to be a lot of construction people, a lot of regular people doing construction work.
Don't you think? And I'm not going to say this as a whole. All I can do is my group of people that I can encounter or hear about, but that they're just more. I'm going to say lazy in their habits. Even kids that don't want to go get their driver's license, that type of thing, or in their, like, where's the motivation? And I consider that to be laziness on some part, and for whatever reason.
And do you think that's being taught, or is it
just... if it's, well, I think we enable it.
Yeah.
I know as a parent, you enable some behaviors that you wish weren't present. So.
Yeah. It's something to think about.
Well, it is. That's my 2 cents.
You
asked the question, and boom.
Yes.
Here's your answer.
Yeah. Well, I just know people out there that have to go to work every day.
Yeah.
They're probably going, "Oh, I've got to work with so and so today. He does or she does nothing."
It's not a good work environment.
Yeah, it's not. Pull your weight.
Do I pull my weight here?
Well, it's actually
yes, I do.
That's why I brought it up.
Well, Jim, our boss came to the door and we were like, okay, are we getting evaluated? Is this our 90-day, although it's been a year and a half that we've been here, evaluation? I said, I still get a paycheck. We must be doing something. All right.
Well,
there you go. Done.
We keep the dust off the chairs. That's, every time we slide over these chairs, we keep the dust off of them.
Yeah, there you go. We're useful.
Yeah. Hey, the weather, I think, is going to be kind of nice today.
Okay. Well, overcast. It's overcast.
I don't see it snowing outside, so it looks like it's going to be sunny with a high near 87 today.
Oh, it's a little warmer than I was anticipating.
It got a little warm yesterday.
It did.
Yeah, it got a little warm yesterday. Tonight, low around 64. That's kind of typical for the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been this way. And then what's going to happen tomorrow?
20% chance of showers moves in, mostly sunny with a high of 84. Wind gusts could be up to 20 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear and a low of 54. And it doesn't say anything about any precipitation chances. And then Saturday, sunny with a high of 74. Saturday night, low 40. Ooh, 47.
Ooh, that's
a little nippy. When I get up Sunday early, it's going to be cold.
Going to be cold.
Sunday is a high of 77 and a low of 50.
Oh, and then into the end of the week, better part of the next work week on Monday, high is going to be 82. And then Monday night, low 53. Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be in the mid-80s. So we're starting to go down.
We are. We're not in the 90s, and I'm okay. I'm okay with the, 90s, but I'm not ready for anything below 80s.
Yeah. So you're done scuba diving. Trips are done for the year.
Yeah, unless something random
and then
pops up.
When's tornadoes? When's hurricane season?
We're in it
right now.
Right. It ends in November.
Okay, so you get in and get out, so you don't have to worry about being down there.
That was our. We went to Cozumel though a few weeks ago. It was during hurricane season.
Oh, okay.
And there had been a hurricane there like a month prior.
Okay,
but it didn't. It kind of bypassed Cozumel, so they didn't get the brunt of any damage. But we'll go again for sure in March. That's what we're looking at right now. So
all right,
that'll be our 30th anniversary too, and.
Oh.
We celebrate our birthdays. They're both in April, and we celebrate our anniversary.
Okay.
And Christmas. Now as we're adding Christmas in there, I don't need any gifts. Let's just go on a trip. That's kind of where we're at.
Okay.
What?
I've been listening to your story.
Listening?
Just the listening.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think it's time to ponder a topic. Well, no, we pondered something about workers today, so.
Yes, we did.
Let's ponder this.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
What is your least favorite chore, Dan?
My least favorite chore.
And I added routine task because to clarify. I guess. I don't know.
Let me think.
Oh, we've got 8 comments on here.
Oh,
too.
good. I don't know. I don't mind chores. I don't mind them. What would be the least favorite? The least favorite chore. Gosh, is there any favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I don't. Oh,
it's not a favorite chore.
No, but there's always a least favorite.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like to mow.
I find it somewhat therapeutic when I do go mow.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Really, you don't have one then?
I don't mind. I don't mind putting dishes in the dishwasher. I don't mind stacking dishes when they come out.
What?
I don't mind.
Oh, okay. You don't mind
folding
putting them
clothes.
Away.
I don't mind putting clothes. No.
Do you mind doing laundry?
No, I like to do the laundry part.
See, I don't mind washing them. I don't like to have to deal with getting them out of the frickin' dryer and folding them and all that crap.
Oh, okay. I don't like to.
They'll sit. I'll run it like 3 different ways.
Maybe the least favorite thing is to put them up. Fold them and hang them. Put them up.
Oh.
Hang them. Put them on hangers.
So you're okay
but I don't mind that at all either.
See, I do. I don't like that too. It's gotten worse as the older I've gotten. I used to go do it right away, and now it's like.
So you kind of wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I shut the outside door out here, and everybody's kind of looking in the window here like, why is the door shut?
Why'd you shut the door, Dan? Why did you shut the door, Dan?
I just wanted to stir it up. Anyway, today's topic to ponder is, what is your least favorite chore? On a routine basis, what do you have to do that you just hate? Oh, I hate paying bills. I hate
that's
that.
Another one.
And it doesn't take any time at all to pay my bills because I do everything online. But I just hate it.
It's a chore.
It's a chore. I just don't like doing it.
Right.
I think it's the opening the envelopes and then laying them out, and then here, I think this is what bothers me the most. I get on the bank website.
Yes.
And I open it up. Then I start opening all the bills. And then I start doing something. And then the phone rings. And then I get a notification. Your session has expired.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah.
Oh, and then I have to go back through the whole thing. And the passwords and all that stuff.
Oh, that's another chore, having to keep up with passwords.
I hate it. I get really bent when I have to remember a password.
Before we go to Today in History,
Okay.
I just saw something that was posted on our Facebook page, and I'm going to give a shout out to it.
You want to talk about it? Okay.
Drop by the Ridge Runner Cloggers studio today.
Yes, I
from
posted
4
that
to
this
6.
morning. Yeah.
And meet the director and see what's new at the studio. And
Now
the
that's,
director is Tamsin Simon.
That's on Rush Street.
Yes.
And it's an offshoot of the north side of the square.
Whatever you say.
Well, it's not on the. It's
right.
off the square on Rush Street.
Right. So go check that out today from 4 to 6, especially if it's something that you are kind of interested in, or your kids or anyone. Yeah. And then you can go by and have some ice cream. So I'm just saying.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Did you say ice cream?
I said ice cream.
You know, sometimes I think about something wonderful and delicious. And you know what comes to mind?
What?
I get the impression that I need to head right on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience, because I want that experience every time.
It's like a party in your mouth.
It's a party in my mouth, and it goes down my esophagus, down into my belly. And, they've got over 20 flavors, both vegan and non-dairy, that are always homemade and delicious, located on North Main Street next to Merchandise Outlet. And, you're on your way to paradise.
Thanks, Dan. You jumped right on in there.
Okay.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
There was a premature exchange of gunfire, and at the first burst of gunfire, the terrorists opened up, say the Germans, on the hostages. Then one of the terrorists pulled the pin on a grenade.
Wow. 52 years ago, that was 1972. It was the darkest day in Olympic history. Arab terrorists took 11 Israeli athletes hostage at the Olympic Village in Munich. By day's end, all 11 had been slaughtered, most of them at the Munich airport, when an attempt by the gunmen to leave the country went awry. That night, David Marisch reported the German government's account of final minutes. I can't.
I remember watching that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
As the president was walking across the street here in Sacramento, California, a woman pulled a pistol and attempted assassination, but no shots were fired.
This was 49 years ago, back in 1975. President Ford escaped uninjured after an attempt on his life. CBS News correspondent Phil Jones reported minutes later that a woman, Lynette Squeaky Fromm, was taken into custody on the spot, and she was a follower of Manson.
Oh,
Charles Manson.
Okay.
It's very difficult to even just stand in the wind. It's very, very windy, and sheets of rain continue to fall down, pound this area.
28 years ago, Hurricane Fran hit the Carolinas and went on to kill 17 people in 4 states. CBS News reporter Jim Krasula reported as Fran came ashore in Georgetown, South Carolina. That was 1996.
There are lessons to be drawn from her life and from the extraordinary and moving reaction to her death.
This was 20 years ago today.
27.
Oh, 20. What did I say? 20. 27 years ago today. Stung by criticism, the royal family had reacted coldly to the death of Princess Diana. Queen Elizabeth delivered her condolences in a rare address to the nation.
Don't bother asking for explanation. She'll just tell you that she came in the year of the cat.
Singer Al Stewart was born this day in 1945. He is 79, and that was Year of the Cat.
I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Yeah, and I think he was the best.
He was.
He was the best Batman.
He was it.
You know, when you cover your face up like that, you have got to have some kind of deep personality to exude past that mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes out vocally, and just your body language is all I can.
He was the best.
That's all you got.
Yep. That was Michael Keaton, and it's his birthday today. He was born back in 1951. He is 73 today. His many roles include Batman.
I've been harassed. I've been maligned. And you know what? I'm just like you.
Actress Rose McGowan was born this day in 1973. She is 51. She took on a prominent off-screen role as a leader of the Me Too movement.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Okay. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have Terry Register.
I don't know who's with her, but maybe she's brought somebody.
Surprise guest.
She did.
We'll find out who she brought with her, and we're going to talk about the Boone County Library and updates, of course. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey, and welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is a Thursday, and let's see. Here we are. It's going to be a nice day outside today, a little bit sunny. And we have with us in the studio Terry Register from the Boone County Library, and she's brought a tag along today. Tell us who you got.
I am Carol Harris, and Carol is the president of the Friends of the Library.
Well, I didn't know that there was really people involved in that.
Yes.
I thought it was just maybe a fictitious group of people.
No.
There has to be an organizer. I mean, right? You have to
somebody has to be in charge.
Crack the whip kind of person.
There you go.
Carol, how long have you been involved with the Friends of the Library?
I've been involved for 2 years. This is my first year as president, and it's been really interesting. We're trying to update a few things, and we're having our final book sale in October.
Oh, okay.
And that was really what I wanted to talk about.
Okay, perfect.
We have the Signature Bank has graciously allowed us the use of the tower at no charge, which is a big boon for the Friends of the Library. And we'll have an overstock sale, which those books will be $1 a bag, 2 days. Bring your own bag.
You cannot beat that.
No.
Oh no!
Great price.
And then Saturday, our bargain books are going to be $3 a bag. Bring your own bag, use our bags, whatever. And marked books will be half price.
Okay.
And then so it'll be Friday from 9 to noon
I'm sorry. The date on Friday.
October the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important. So it'll be October the 4th, 9 to noon is members only, and then noon to 7, it's open to anybody. And then Saturday is 9 to 2 p.m. And it happens to coincide with the Harvest Homecoming.
Oh, yeah.
So we're hoping to get people to walk over. We have a lot of children's books, some really great children's books, and the children's books, we really want them to go home and be enjoyed. So a lot of them sell for 10 cents to 25 cents.
Wow.
Okay. Right.
And they're in good shape. The ones that are torn up too badly, we get rid of. But we do have some marked children's books, but a lot of our books for adults even are giftable. We have some leather-bound books that have never been out of the cover with gilt edges.
Wow.
And on World War II, on JFK, on the Vietnam War. We have some collector books, Jane Austen, Isaac Asimov, Edgar Allan Poe, and first editions for like Balducci and Lee Child and C.J. Box.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
What a great budget way to make a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it's a good way to get Christmas gifts in there. We're not doing a Christmas sale this year. We're going to roll it all up into one. And all of these are donations from a very generous public and our members, and we're grateful for that.
Now, do all the books come from donations, or does any of them come from the library?
Some do come from.
Okay.
The library will go through periodically, and to make space for new books, they withdraw old books, and they give the old books to us. And we run them through the sale, and they usually go into the overstock. And they're good books. We have a lot of gardening books this time.
Oh, okay.
Some really wonderful gardening in winter and gardening in containers. And, and I know winter's coming, but most people who garden, including myself, you start in about November. You go through the period of at the end of September, you think, why did I ever do this?
And I don't want to do it again.
I'm never gardening again. And then by the end of November, you're looking at seed catalogs. So, it's kind
cycle.
of good reading for the winter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Carol,
Okay.
why don't you tell them what do you do with the money that you raise?
Well, with the money we raise from, donors and sponsors and members, we spend $8,000 a year on honor books that are used in the library. We spend money for genealogy so she can bind books. We provide money for the children's programs. I believe this year it was $1,000 for the summer program. There's $300 for the before school activities, and we donated the money for the pool party to rent the pool.
So, and all that is from your Friends of the Library book sales?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're a big help to the library.
No
they
doubt.
help support us all the time.
No doubt.
And this sale starts October 4th?
October 4th it starts, and it'll be the October 4th and 5th, and it is the last hurrah for 2024.
And
so
if
get your Christmas books,
yeah.
Christmas presents.
Hey, and if you want to come to an exclusive before the sale, you would have to be a Friends of the Library,
You have
right?
to be a member.
And the dues are how much a year?
Right now they're $5 for an individual.
Oh my gosh!
And
is that a month?
Oh no!
No,
yes, yeah. For you it's once a month.
Wow. Okay.
So, just kidding.
You walked right into that.
I know. Yeah.
No, it's $5 a year. We
Oh,
are
that's good.
looking to raise prices starting in 2025.
You certainly could.
So this would be a good time to.
I'm thinking of the guy who says, "I don't know what to buy people for Christmas."
There you go.
Just spend $5, become a member, come to the early,
There you go.
come to the early sale.
And that's one advantage of being a member. But what are the others? I mean, like you can help with. What do members do?
The members actually, like you say, we help with the book sales. We help with, we deliver books to homebound people, people who can't get to the library. So once a month we have a group of volunteers that picks up their books from last month and brings them new books for this month, which is important. There's a contact there because the people that deliver books develop a feeling for the people in the homes. And then there's preschool books where we we deliver to 9 schools across Boone County, and I think it's over 400 books now. It's in baskets of 25 each, and some schools get 4 baskets, some get 1, some get 2. And we pick those up the beginning of every month and then bring them back, new books.
Okay.
And the idea, really is we want to get books in the hands of children. We want to start them reading early, and anything we can do to help teachers inspire children to read, that's what we try to do.
Do y'all have like a meeting?
Yes, we have a meeting. It's normally the 4th Thursday of every month. This month it's going to be the 3rd Thursday. So we can accommodate somebody who's going on medical leave, but that's unusual. And this month we're actually honoring someone who's been invaluable to the Friends of the Library for over 20 years. She's been our webmaster, Janet McCurran, and she's IT professor at North Ark now. But she has really been this quiet power behind the scenes who sends out our emails and sends out our newsletters and updates our Facebook and that sort of thing.
Cool.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So there'll be cake.
Yep.
Okay, so that's
Food always brings people.
Well, if you're interested in becoming a member, you can contact. How do they contact you?
They can contact me at either by reaching out to the library. They'll get me a message.
Okay.
Or if they look on our website, there's a email address, and my phone number is there.
Okay.
And so they can call
What's
me.
the website?
It's the Boone County Library.
Okay.
And there's under Discover.
.org.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
and under Discover it says Friends of the Library, and you can catch us from there.
All right.
Hey, what do you think about taking a break and then coming back and let her do her?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, because
I can change some things if you want me to. Be glad to do that.
I think we should take a break and come back and let you give your.
All right.
Since we haven't had time to talk to you.
That's
yet,
okay.
I was just going to stop the interview and you could leave.
Well, that works too.
I think Ann had a pretty good idea. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have Terry register, and she'll fill us in on updates. Updates. We'll be right back.
National, KHOZ.
Hey, and welcome back. We're having an extended conversation with some representatives of the Boone County Library and also friends of the library. We just talked with Carol Harris. And now we want to turn it over to Terry Register, for some updates. Updates.
Yeah. Updates at the library. Well, September is Library Card Sign-Up Month. So if you do not have a library card, come on down, sign up, get a new one. And you
is this a
can
plastic
be entered,
card?
Yeah, the plastic cards, yeah.
Okay.
And you can be entered into a drawing to win a prize. So you just need to bring 2 pieces of mail or a bill or something proving that you live here in the area. That's all you need to do. And a driver's license or an
I guess
ID.
you could bring in a police ticket if you needed to.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Well, this
Sorry,
is
I just, it came to my head.
this is the police report that I just got this morning. So, will this do?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Bring in something that IDs who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I also wanted to tell you that the Northwest Arkansas Hand Weavers Guild has an exhibit of weaving that is at the library. It'll be up all month, so stop on by and see that.
Is this weaving from like a loom or?
Some of it is loom weaving.
Okay.
Some of it is hand
weaving.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Spinning.
Macrame,
all kinds of things.
that kind of thing.
So,
cool.
So we've got on Tuesday, September 10th at 5:30, we're going to have a discussion on weaving. Basically, if you're interested in weaving, kind of not sure what it is, we're going to be talking about that. And then on Saturday, September 28th, from 10 to 2, we're going to bring looms and we're going to do some weaving demonstrations.
Okay.
That'll be upstairs at the library. So stop by and try it out.
I'm thinking about how to get that loom up the steps.
Well, they fold up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we have an elevator. So, yeah. So in the adult programs, we've got Tuesday, our crocheting is going on every week.
Every Tuesday, okay.
Every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and the ladies are loving it, so yeah. On the 17th, Thursday, we've got bingo for books. Yeah, come and play bingo and win some books as prizes.
Okay.
Take the book home kind of
prize.
prize.
There you go, yeah. So on the 19th, we're going to take some of our old puzzles, pieces that have been missing, a puzzle, you can't use them. So we're going to take those, we're going to paint them orange, put them out, make them look like a pumpkin, make a sign for fall. Yeah, so we're going to do that.
Okay.
Mary Ann's going to be there on the 17th, and she's going to do some cooking for us. So that'll be good. And then on Thursday, the 28th, we're going to do fire tiles. We're going to turn basic bathroom tiles, the little white square ones, and we're going to mark them all up with marking pens, and then we're going to put a little alcohol on it and light them on fire and create these really cool designs.
Do not try this unsupervised.
Yeah, better have some fire extinguishers nearby.
Yes. Adults only on that one. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Our children's department, today we're going to paint rocks today. That'll be cool.
That's a thing.
It's nice.
Yeah,
Dan was talking about buying some that some child had painted.
See?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, this person was a sales person, though.
Right.
I mean, she
was only 8, but she was a salesperson.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, we've also got the Farm Bureau is going to come, and they're going to do a reading on 9/12, the 12th, and it's going to be about tales of a dairy godmother. And there'll be a treat afterwards, so you might want to stay around and see what that's about.
So you have guest readers come in
we
sometimes.
We do. Okay. Yeah. We're also going to create paper tube fairy houses. That'll be nice.
Paper tube fairy
houses.
Houses.
Yeah. Little toilet paper tubes.
Oh.
And you decorate them and turn them into fairy houses.
Little castles and things. Yeah. Okay.
See there?
All right.
And then on the 26th, we're going to do fall wind socks. Yes.
Ooh.
So that's all for the after-school programs. Our teen programs, on the 10th, we're going to make flex tangles. And you take them and you color them and you fold them and you crease them and you put them together. And the way that you fold them, it puts a picture every time you turn a fold. It's a new little picture.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Are you the mastermind behind that?
Not really, but
I'm just asking.
On the 17th, we're going to make washer necklaces. We're going to
Oh,
turn
out of
plain
what?
washers
Oh.
into beautiful little necklaces. Yeah. So, and then on the 24th, we've got fall leaf chalk pastel art.
Are there going to be fall leaves by then?
Fall leaves, there should be.
Should be
Yeah,
some.
hopefully. So it'll be cool.
Pastel art. Is there
Chalk.
painting involved?
Chalk.
Oh, chalk.
The chalk. Like it's
Like
used
you
on
do on the
chalkboards and sidewalk chalk,
Yeah.
those
Okay.
type of things.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
That'll be cool.
So, yeah. So, we've got a lot of cool things going on. The Children's Department also has a fall bookmark contest going on. Stop by upstairs, pick up a blank bookmark, decorate it any way you want in fall themed, bring it back by the 20th. The next week, we're going to vote. We're going to have anybody in the public come by and vote, and whoever gets to be our winners in a couple different age groups, we're going to give them prizes.
Now,
And then,
okay, go ahead.
and we'll print their bookmark, and then everybody will get to see it and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Bragging
do they
rights.
still have the youth advisory
We
board? Or was
should
that for
start that back in October. We'll probably start it back in October.
Okay, so that's an ongoing.
So, yeah, I'm still new at the children's
Right.
department, so and with 2 jobs going on right now,
She's kind of doing the work of both.
yeah.
So
yeah. So once I get somebody hired in the outreach department, then I'll be able to focus more on the children's department and teens. So yeah.
Well, if people are interested in what's going on at the library, they can sign up for the newsletter.
Newsletter at
How do we do that?
BooneCountyLibrary.org, or you can call us at 870-741-5913.
better
and ask
yet,
to be
just
added.
stop in.
Stop in.
Yeah.
Yes. We've got them at the front desk.
And if you don't have a card, get a card.
Get a card this month and be entered in to win a prize or 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Wow.
Okay.
Always a full schedule.
Yes, it
All
is.
right.
A
So
full
good.
schedule.
Oh, we're up to date.
All right, we are for the whole
And
month.
you'll be coming in next month.
Next month.
And it'll be just as chaotic
Of course it will be.
as this month.
It's always
You're doing
that
a good.
way.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah,
though.
you are.
Thank you.
You're
Keep
doing
up with
well.
all these ideas and keep
thanks
people
for having
interested in
us.
coming back to the library.
We try.
And the book sale is going to be October the 5th.
4th and
October
5th.
4th.
4th and 5th.
4th and
4th
5th.
and 5th.
Friday and Saturday.
All right. Join that organization if you want to cash in on some good books.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to take
Thank
another
you.
break, and when we come back, we'll have more for you from around the table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us. We're
Hello?
here.
Oh.
We're here. Hey, if you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. They have over 20 flavors, including non-dairy vegan flavors that are always homemade and delicious. Located on North Main Street, next to Merchandise Outlet. You're on your way to paradise. All right.
Oh, okay, so
hey, yeah, I've got something I've got a public service announcement.
Do that.
I need to talk about if I could get my phone to do its thing. Oh my gosh, come on! Oh, here we go. On Tuesday,
what's the day?
24th of this month, the Boone County Health Unit of the Arkansas Department of Health will offer flu vaccinations at no charge at 1622 Campus Drive from 9:30 to 6 p.m. People should bring their insurance cards with them to the flu vaccine clinic. If they do not have insurance or the insurance does not cover flu shots, the vaccine will still be available at no charge. So this is flu shots.
So,
And we'll mention this again.
Right. And also I want to mention at moarkbigdeals.com, they have a deal of the day, and that is the Shell Knob Outfitters a $500 4-hour guided fishing trip for 3 people. Will be $250 rather than the regular $500.
Now where's this at?
This is at Shell Knob Outfitters, and it's a fishing trip for 3 people. There you go. Sounds like a fun plan.
Sounds like it's going to be sold out pretty quick.
Now, I don't know where they fish around Shell Knob. I'm not familiar with that area, but go check that out on moarkbigdeals.com.
Okay.
Sign up for their emails, and you too can see the deals.
That'd be a good weekend trip if it's a little bit far away. You just want to spend the night somewhere, and do that fishing trip.
There may be more details on moarkbigdeals.com website.
So this is a fishing trip.
Yeah.
I wonder what we're fishing for.
I don't know. Fish?
Snipe?
Oh, listen. Yeah, those are not. No, we're not going snipe hunting.
Aquatic snipe.
Okay.
No, I'm sure they're fishing for whatever's around.
Whatever's
around. Maybe it's trout. Maybe it's trout fishing.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. Or go find out on
and please report
moarkbigdeals.com.
back to us because we want to know.
Yes, we'd like to know. Hey, we did a story several weeks ago about
what? We did what?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Dan.
Anyway, where they were in flight, it was a flight. So and it was someone had a diarrhea problem, and it was so bad they had to have an emergency landing. Well, it's happened again. The poop bandit has.
I don't know what people eat before they get on a plane, but
I don't know.
Monitor that a little.
It's just let's see, a Delta flight from Boston to Rome. That's a long flight.
Yeah.
Where do you
pull off there?
Yeah, where do you pull off? Had to divert because of a passenger's uncomfortable bout of the capital D. I think he had diarrhea. Yeah. The pilot turned around over the Atlantic and made an emergency landing in New York, where the 281 passengers were put on a different plane, and it took 20 hours before the mess was cleaned up and the plane was cleared for takeoff again.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It sounds like this
literally.
This sounds like it would be an ongoing problem, not just once a year or whatever. You would think that, people would have issues and
right.
And don't they have restrooms on these Atlantic flights?
They do. Yeah, of course they do. But I don't know. I don't know if it was busy. Sometimes if you've been on a transatlantic flight like that, there's a lot of people. And there's only so much room for restrooms, so you wait. Like you'll have a line of people sometimes waiting to go to the restroom, and if you can't wait, you can't wait.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
I'm very careful about what I eat and drink before I go on a flight because I don't want to have to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
And you know how much I have to go, number one. So.
Well, speaking of poop stories.
Oh, what? We got another one?
I know. There's some back-to-back poop stories here today. Louisville porch pooper strikes again.
Oh, poor dude.
Yeah. Louisville is notorious. They have a porch pooper, say that 25 times fast, seems to be on the high fiber diet because he struck again. A doorbell cam caught him doing his thing on someone's front stoop this week. No one knows who he is or why he's doing it, but this latest time makes it number 6, 2 summers in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. The owner of the house is no longer waiting for the cops to help. He's put out a box of kitty litter instead.
That's funny. Hey, if you are in a tunnel, what's one of the worst things you can think to see?
Bigfoot? In a tunnel?
In a tunnel.
Bigfoot.
Like, how about water dripping in a tunnel? Like if it's an underwater type tunnel.
Oh, probably water leaking somewhere?
Probably. It's never supposed to rain inside a tunnel now, is it?
Mm-mm.
So when water started pouring from the roof of New York's Midtown Tunnel, drivers freaked out. I would as well. Turns out a contractor accidentally drilled a 2.5-inch hole into the tunnel's cast iron roof. They've patched it for now.
Why?
But someone's going to have to figure out how to keep that East River from rushing back in.
Oh my
That has
gosh.
always amazed me, the logistics of having to put a tunnel underwater. How do you do that?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to YouTube that. Cuz it's mind-boggling to me how you
How do you keep the water from?
Well, but how do you even work? How do you do it?
I don't know.
Are they divers? Are they down? You know,
Well,
how do
they
you,
had to dig something under.
exactly. It's just mind-boggling.
Maybe they just had divers, and they had a metal casing, and they welded it, and then they just sucked the water out when it was finished.
Maybe so.
Something like that.
I would have to go watch something like that. 'Cause
Maybe.
I think that's fascinating to
Yeah.
me. Anyway, so yeah, you don't want to see water.
Well, you know how they
leaking.
build a dam. They dam it up and they divert the water around.
Right.
Through tunnels and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're talking about under the
Under the water. Yeah, I
Water.
see. Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a heartfelt story.
Is this the guy in his car?
Yeah, a Texas teacher who was living out of his car has found a place to stay, thanks to a GoFundMe page. Bill Atkinson, who is a 4th grade teacher in Austin, Texas, went viral after revealing that he couldn't afford to pay rent on a teacher's salary, and teachers don't get paid that much.
No.
His co-workers told him to launch a GoFundMe, and the donations helped him land a temporary room through a rental agency. Bill says that he wants to bring attention to the low pay that teachers are facing.
And I don't know where he lived. Oh, Austin, it said. So I'm sure the cost of living in Austin is not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
But
yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
That's cool. I
yeah.
mean, I you know, I'm glad to know people I don't know if people use GoFundMe ever for nefarious reasons, but you want to believe that it's all
Have
legit.
you been on to GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Go there and look. And there's some that you can tell just by their plea if it's not, and you see the dollar amount that they're getting, and you go, "This is why your plea is not legitimate." Anyway, this story just baffles me.
Which one says?
You'd think that the first place a nursing home would look for a missing patient would be inside of their closet.
At least in their room.
In the room that they're in, right? But when 71-year-old Elon Aten vanished last month, evidently they didn't check there. At least not until 11 days later. Yeah, it's got to be kidding me.
Well, there had to be some odor, wasn't there?
When someone did and supposedly found his body. Of course, they'll need DNA and dental records to confirm that it's him. Even worse, the family claims that the North Dade nursing home didn't even tell them. An anonymous caller did.
What?
Somebody from the nursing home
that's
probably said,
messed
"Hey,
up.
this is probably a good idea. Well, maybe we should call the family."
And that's when nursing homes get a bad name.
Well, wouldn't that be the first place you would look?
I would look everywhere in the room first.
In the room.
Yes, of course. So that's just bizarre. You know what? I don't even think nursing homes hardly have a closet anymore, at least around here. an actual closet.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so a doctor, he was doing surgery on a guy and removed the wrong organ.
Oh.
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 Yeah. So if
Okay.
you ever wonder why well, no, I'm not going to go into that part of it. But a doctor in Florida is being sued after he removed the wrong organ from a 70-year-old man who died on the operating table. That was He was having abdominal pain and went to the hospital where a growth was found on his spleen. So the doctor suggested that they remove it. But that's not what happened. The pathologist said his liver was removed instead.
How do you not know that that's a liver? Can you live without a liver?
Well, obviously not.
Yeah.
I mean, don't they take parts of your liver and you're
Yeah,
okay,
they can.
but you can't the whole thing.
I think they can transplant parts of your liver into someone else.
The man's widow is pursuing a civil suit and criminal charges. In 23, the same doctor was accused of removing part of a patient's pancreas when he was supposed to remove a gland from the kidney. Okay, have you ever read these books where they have these nurses that are killing patients, but they're like, some of them are true stories, and they just or a doctor gets this power thing and they create a scenario where that patient dies. It's just it's horrid.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know if they had were they going to go sell the organ? I don't know. Anyway.
I think the doctor may have some problems.
No.
Maybe he's one of these doctors that got a certificate from a Florida college somewhere where you just pay them $100 and you get a doctor's degree.
Come to trade school and get your doctorate degree.
Anyway, you know what today is?
Oh no, I don't.
Today is National Cheese Pizza Day.
Cheese pizza. You know what? If you don't know what you like, you can always
just get
eat
a cheese
pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to the what do you call it? When they've got all the pizzas. Buffet. I'll get a cheese pizza along with
You're
something
safe
else.
with a cheese pizza.
Oh, it's just, all that delicious, creamy.
Okay.
You know what that reminds me of?
Haven't you already done this twice?
I have. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
You're on pizza, and now that just made me segue my head into Jameson's Pizza that you talked about. They're delivering in town.
They're delivering. Okay. And they'll go as far as 7 and 206.
And Bergman.
And they'll go as far as Bergman. So,
yeah.
Hey,
anyway,
if you haven't had a good pizza in a while, and you haven't tried Jameson's, they're not paying for this ad, but I get them all the time. They're good pizzas.
I'm paying for your ad.
Yeah, I'm paying for your ad right now. Anyway.
Okay,
National
Be Late for Something Day?
Can I come in late tomorrow? You have to be late today.
You know what? I don't care when you come in.
I'd like to come in late tomorrow.
What is late to you, Dan?
Like 5 minutes before the end of the show.
Well, I better get here then. You can do what you want, but let's not procrastinate. Come on.
International Day of Charity.
Okay.
The day was created in honor of Mother Teresa because she was a charitable person all of her life. Donate to your favorite cause just because. Just do it just because.
Yeah.
National Shrink Day, celebrating psychologists, psychiatrists, and mental health professionals who help us shrink the problems in our heads down to a manageable size.
That's kind of a good description.
Yeah, shrink. Shrink. And then what's the last one there?
Start of the NFL regular season kicks off with Baltimore Ravens playing the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs in an AFC title rematch. There you go. This season they banned hip drop tackle.
And this weekend, Harrison plays Mountain Home.
This is the rival. Is it here? I
think it's here.
Okay.
I think
y'all go out and watch the Goblins and the Bombers duke it out.
Kick some butt each other.
Didn't they beat us last year? Isn't that what Todd told us?
Yep, they did.
Ooh.
This will be a retribution or not.
Or not. It's going to be like bragging rights for the Bombers if they don't win. Yeah. That's sad. All right.
Okay.
There you go. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Have a great day.